I'm so tired and I don't want to go to bar today.
Bar was so hard today.
I am not feeling motivated at all to go to bar right now.
Hi, it's Sophia Lazuli and welcome back to my channel.
Anytime I try to be consistent with anything outside of figure skating for longer than 30 days, I simply cannot do it for some reason. Like I tried to do the 75 hard, I quit around like day 26. I tried to do a 30-day gymnastics challenge. I also quit around day 26, I believe, or day 24 or something like that. But I could just never make it to day 30. Unless it's figure skating, because I'm obsessed with that and I love it and it's my passion. But there are so many things in life that I want to try to learn how to do. Like I want to learn how to play the drums. I want to learn how to bake. I want to be consistent with working out, as you can tell by this video. And I just can't make it to 30 days for some reason. But basically, I created this 30-day challenge series because there are so many things in life that I want to try to be consistent at. But it takes around 30 days to develop a habit. And I feel like it takes me around 30 days to see if I really enjoy doing something. So any new hobby that I want to try, I'm going to make it a part of this 30-day challenge, and any new workouts and stuff that I want to try too, to see if I really like it and to see how my body reacts to it when I'm being consistent with it. I want to try that for 30 days straight. Ultimately, for me, this is a way for me to practice being more disciplined. I want to be a more disciplined person just as a whole. I feel like this challenge is going to help me do that. That's a little intro to the 30-day series. As you can tell by the title, for this 30-day challenge, I'm doing bar workouts for 30 days straight. So every day for the next 30 days, I'm going to be taking a bar class. I'm already a bar girly. I just don't go as consistent as I should. I probably go like once every couple of weeks if I make the time, but I have the time, so now I can make more time.
I'll be taking classes at Thrive, and their team has agreed to help me make it through this challenge.
My name is Danielle Aviezer. I am the co-founder of Thrive Bar and Fitness in Pelham, New York. When I started doing bar, I was in my early 20s, and I was dancing professionally at the time. I think that the biggest change for me was in my core. I could pirouette for days because I had that. And I think it's like my connection to myself also, and like understanding where I needed to connect to hold the positions. It won't take 30 days. Like it just won't. It just won't. You'll be able to hold a plank longer. You'll be more flexible. You'll be stronger. It's very tangible. If you're consistent for a week, then you should already feel transformed. Don't be scared of the shake, because the shake is fatigue, and that's when your muscles change and get stronger. Every day is going to be different for you. So honor your body, listen to your body, just show up, because I know you have this 30-day commitment. So you're going to be here every day for 30 days. If you've done that, like you have already done so much. So when you're in class, just listen to your body. I think that's how you'll get the most out of it. And the days that you can go harder, like you know you have more energy, do it. And the days you need to hold back a little bit, you need to take a little bit more breaks, it's not going to affect the end result in any way. You're there. Like you're doing more than you would be not being there. You're going to get results no matter what.
Now, before we get into the challenge, let's talk about where I'm starting and what my goals are. I don't have a goal weight, but I want to monitor my weight throughout the challenge. Same with my measurements. I'm not a pro at measuring myself, so if I do this wrong, don't judge me. We got the hips at a 38.5. We got the waist at a 28.5, a 32 3/4. Let's hope the booty gets fatter, the waist gets smaller, and this stays the same because I don't got much to lose. I'm not just measuring this by appearance. I also want to measure this by strength, because bar workouts help you build strength, flexibility, and balance. And those are all things that will help me with my figure skating. So one of those ways is my spiral on ice. Right now, my spiral is like decently high. I want it to get higher. And since bar helps with flexibility, my ultimate goal in life is to get it into a full split. I don't know if I can get it to that by the end of this challenge, especially because I'm not solely focusing on flexibility during this, but I want to at least get it higher. So as long as it gets higher than what it is today, I'll be satisfied. And the last goal that I want to achieve by the end of this is to see how long I can hold a hollow body hold. This hollow body hold is a real test of core strength. Right now, I do not have a ton of core strength. I have a little bit, but not a ton. And obviously I want to build that up because there's a lot of core strength that is needed when it comes to figure skating. So this is how long I can hold my hollow body hold right now. I'm going to count this as 28 seconds to account for the time it took me to start and stop the timer on my own. We'll see how long I can hold it in the end. Ultimately, I want to be able to hold it for around 45 to 60 seconds by the end of this. I feel like I always make intros really long. I am such a blabbermouth. I literally never shut up. Let me just stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead to my first bar class of this challenge. I will see you guys there. Okay, I've had the longest day of my life. I have not had time to eat today, unfortunately. And I don't want to do this challenge in a way where I'm starving myself. I had the protein shake this morning, and then when I was at the rink, I was literally starving. It was like 12 p.m. and I found a protein bar in my pocket, so I ate that. Thankfully, that was there. And then I had to rush home after practice, and I had to do a bunch of stuff. And now it is around 6 p.m. and I'm finally eating again. I want to have at least 3 meals a day, so I'm sad that I'm kind of just having 2 meals a day right now. But I'm eating this lentil soup. I made this lentil soup a few days ago, so I just heated up some of the leftovers. And I like to top it with these rosemary croissant croutons that I get from Trader Joe's. They're so good. I can't wait to eat this, but let me tell you all about Barre. Like I said earlier, I've taken Barre classes at Thrive before, so I'm very well acquainted with the place and the people and the teachers and the exercises. Today went really well. I did feel very sore because like when I do the classes, there are times where I just like give up and take long breaks in between, or I go to the bathroom and hide for a little bit. But I really want to give this challenge a real chance. So I really tried my best today. Like I was really like holding out until I had like the bar shakes. My abs were a little sore after class, but they're not sore anymore, which is a good sign. I feel like I would have been super duper sore tomorrow if I didn't work out or do any type of movement for the past like month, and then I just jumped straight into this. So I'm glad that I prepared, and I went to Barre at least once a week for the past 2 weeks, and I've been skating 2 times a week, I believe, in the past 2 weeks as well. So I've been quite active, and I don't feel sore right now. I'm hoping I won't feel sore in the morning, and I have another Barre class in the morning. As y'all know, it's gonna be every day. I will see y'all then. I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch before bed last night. It's officially day 2. My glutes and my hamstrings are quite sore, but not too sore. So I'm feeling really excited to go to class today. It's 7:30 a.m. My class starts at 8:30 a.m., but I'm up and ready to rumble. As I said last night, I wasn't proud of my eating habits yesterday. I told myself that I wanted to eat rather healthy during this challenge to maximize, you know, my gains. But I didn't really set a plan for that. I kind of just hoped it would fall into place since I already had like lentil soup made from earlier in the week. But if I want to reach a goal, I need to be really intentional about it. So I made a little meal plan this morning, and I plan to go to the grocery store after my Barre class ends. Right now I'm starting my day with this protein shake, mainly because I don't like to eat super early in the morning and because it makes me feel nauseous. So I'm just gonna drink this to make sure I have something in me before I work out. And then after class, I'm gonna go shopping, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'll eat like an actual breakfast. And I wanna make sure I'm having 3 meals a day and also some snacks. And if that randomly changes at any point, I'll tune in and let y'all know. Because I'm sure when I go out and go to events and different things like that, it might shift a little bit, but this is my plan for the week. But I'm feeling super pumped and excited for today's class. It's a core focused class, so you know, the abs are gonna be poking soon, I hope. Then I'm gonna head out soon, and I'll see you guys there. Just got back from the grocery store and I'm finally eating my brekkie. It's about 11 a.m. now, so a little bit of a late breakfast. But I'm glad that I had that protein shake earlier. Barre was so hard today. I've taken a class that I've never taken before, so it was kind of new to me, and it was a new instructor, and she's great. I love her. But yo, we were doing hip stuff in the class, and hips are the weakest part of my body. So it was quite hard, and I was shaking, and I feel very sore right now. Like my hips are really sore. My hamstrings are even more sore. My quads are quaking. But I'm not discouraged. I'm still excited for tomorrow's class. And I'm excited because throughout the class, the instructor, her name was Olivia, she was saying, don't forget your why. Like if you feel like you're gonna give up right now, try to keep going, try to push through. Don't think about the pain, think about your why. And that really resonated with me. And although I did take a few breaks, there were times where I almost took a break and I didn't because of what she said. And it helped me push through. So I really need to keep that mindset. What's my why? I want to get stronger with skating. I want to get stronger in general. I want to feel healthier. I want to feel more fit. I want to feel less lethargic. I really want to be disciplined. Like I want to do this. I want to learn how to be more consistent, not just in figure skating, but across the board with everything in my life. And this is part of practicing that. So thank you, Olivia, for helping me remember my why. I loved your class today, and I'm excited for day 3 tomorrow. I'm eating these chicken chips as a snack right now, and I have a bunch of different flavors, and I haven't tried the barbecue yet, but this is the barbecue, and I just tried it. It's so good. It's so good. 20 chips, 170 calories, 10 grams of protein. It's literally tastes like regular chips, and the barbecue flavor is so good. I just had to share that. My favorite thing about Barre is all the stretches we do in between the workouts. Like, that little reset is so necessary. And my most hated thing about Barre are these little hip workouts that make me feel like my legs are gonna disconnect from my body and run away from me.
Can we do one more? Let's find out! Let's find out. Come on your shins.
It's 5:30 a.m. and I really don't want to be awake right now, but I have a 6 a.m. Barre HIIT class that I had to squeeze in just so I could make it in time to my 9:30 a.m. skating lesson. I want to take my bronze skating skills test, so I need to prioritize practicing for that and also doing these Barre classes this month. It's tough, but I already knew coming into this that balancing skating and Barre was going to be kind of hard, but I really need to prioritize both, and I'm making sure that I do that even on the days when it's really hard. And today is one of those super busy days, but it's day 4. Challenge just started. I can't quit yet. I can't quit at all. So we're going strong. I'm super tired and I don't want to be awake right now, but I'm on my way to Barre. I've barely slept the last 2 days because I've been so busy trying to fit Barre in along with my life. Not even my personal life, it's literally just my work life. And I'm so tired. Yesterday, I was really tired, but I was still pumped when I got to Barre, even though I woke up at 4:30 a.m. But today, I went to sleep last night at 2 a.m. because I got home really late, and I woke up at 7 a.m. I feel so gross. So I need to catch up on my sleep. I am not feeling motivated at all to go to Barre right now, but I'm going to stay committed. So I'm committed to the process. I want to do my 30 days. I want to be disciplined, but please believe I'm tired as hell. And I don't want to be here right now. I do not want to be on the way there. I want to be home in the bed and making it work. Day 6, and I'm back to feeling good and pumped and ready for class. Today, I'm taking a class that is known to be the hardest here. So even though I'm pumped, I'm a little bit nervous, but I mean, I'm 6 days in, I'm feeling strong. I think I got this. Today, the instructor said,
try straight legs, you never know.
And I politely ignored her because I've never been able to do a full push-up before in my life, and I don't think today is the day. I survived my Barre strength class. Did I take hella breaks? Yes. But I powered through when I could, so I'm happy. I did better than I did when I took it months ago. Today was good, so I'm happy. And I'm sore. See you tomorrow. Decided to give the straight leg push-ups a try today.
Let me sit my stupid ass down. Bro, what am I doing?
I am so tired and I do not want to go to Barre today. But it's day 8. I've made it through a week. I have 22 days left. I'm so tired. I think it's because I've been eating out this past weekend and the food is making me feel lethargic, and because I went to sleep early last night, but whatever. Week 2, I don't want to go to Barre, but I'm going anyways. As much as I don't want to be here, having my bestie and fellow Barre baddie here on some of these days with me makes it a little easier to get out of the bed. Last time I took a class when I was tired, I was wide awake afterwards and pumped, and today I'm still tired. And I have to go skating to skate for myself and practice and then coach. So, yeah. But hopefully I'll wake up. I don't know. Maybe today's just a tired day and it's fine. I felt super weak during this class and I've been experiencing a lot of neck pain due to the ab workout. So I think my form is wrong when I'm doing my crunches. It's making me feel like I'm not making progress. But Danielle said every day is going to be different, so I need to take it easy on myself. I didn't do my class this morning because I had to go skating this morning because I'm preparing for a test. So I had to do my class in the evening. So this is my first evening session of the challenge. And I really like getting my classes done during the day because it just gets it out of the way. But because I didn't have time to today, I'm doing it in the evening and I really don't feel like going. And it's not because I feel tired. Like, I don't feel tired at all. It's just like, it's the end of the day and I want to be in the bed. So I'm not feeling like going. I'm also not even in my bar outfit. I'm still in my skating clothes from earlier because today has been quite a long day. And I haven't had time to go back home and change my outfit into a regular bar outfit. So I'm just going to stick it out, do my bar class in my skating outfit. As much as I don't want to go, this is what being disciplined is all about. Stick to it, fight through the hard days, and that's what I'm doing right now. So on the way to bar class, I'll see y'all there. I was feeling bold today, so I switched my main weights for class from a 4-pound to a 5-pound and managed to use them throughout the whole class today. Like, I guess I am getting stronger. I was worried for nothing yesterday. Every day really is different, and today is one of the good ones. I will say though, I noticed at this point in the challenge that my legs are so much weaker than I originally thought. Like, my quads be quaking during class. I can barely handle these moves, but I keep trying my best, and hopefully I'll be stronger. Oh my god, I completely blanked on what time class started today, and there's literally 1 minute until class starts. Luckily, I'm walking up right now, but I left so much later than I should have, and I was already dressed. Like, I was literally just sitting there doing nothing. So, but I'm really excited for class today. Day 12, going strong! Let me hurry up. Today, my goal is to push myself more when we do the leg workouts in class, because right now, as soon as my quads start to burn, I take a break. But I need to see it through and really keep going until true failure, not just until uncomfortability, because I know I can do more. Also, today is the first day that my daily soreness is gone. That means my body's getting used to the workouts. We used so much equipment in class today. I grabbed a 10-pound because she wanted us to have 3 sets of weights, and I didn't even use it. I got scared. I don't think I'm at that level yet. So can we talk about these gains? Like, do I look strong yet? I don't know. Maybe only I can see it right now. It's day 15. I finally made it to the halfway point. Woo! And I should be more excited right now because, you know, I'm halfway there. But I've just been feeling discouraged lately because this past weekend, I was so busy. I was staying up way later than I normally do, so I was getting basically no sleep. I was not eating the healthiest. I had a lot of pizza, a lot of pasta, and that's not even like the food I normally eat. Obviously, I need to catch up on sleep, but I've noticed that it's not just like I wake up tired. Like, I feel tired the whole day. When I do the quad workouts, it's tough for me, so I be taking breaks. But when I do the arm workouts and the ab workouts, I don't take that many breaks, but I noticed this past weekend, I was taking so many more breaks than normal, and I just think my body feels lethargic because of the food I've been eating and the lack of sleep, and I just need to prioritize getting back on that. Because I had lost a few pounds. I think I was at like 138 pounds a few days ago, but after this weekend, it went back up to 142, my starting weight. And I know like ultimately this isn't about weight, this is more about strength, and I do feel like I'm still strong, but not as strong as I was a few days ago because I can't lift as much as I could in class a few days ago. I can't do as many reps as I could in class a few days ago. And I just need to catch up on my sleep, and I need to go back to my better eating habits because yes, everything is good in moderation, but if it's getting in the way of my goals, then I need to make some corrections. So I wish at my halfway point I was further ahead of my journey, but not everything goes as planned, and that's fine. But I still think I can reach my goals. I really want to get my spiral higher, as we know. I've been doing a lot of stretching in class every single day, and I think I can get it higher. And I know my core is getting stronger. I just want to be stronger overall. Could you imagine I show up to bar class every single day for 30 days, but because I didn't keep up with my sleeping habits and my eating habits, I fail this challenge? Like, that would be crazy. I feel like working out is kind of the hardest part. And I've been doing that, and I've been good with that. And I'm proud of myself for being consistent for 15 straight days. Got a good like 8.5 hours of sleep last night, so I'm well rested. I'm about to make my protein smoothie and drink that before class. And yeah, I'm feeling pumped, and I'm ready to get these gains. I'm ready to get these goals. We're getting back on track, y'all. I'm not gonna let this discouragement and sadness get in the way of me finishing this challenge. So let's go to class. I just did a quick change and now I'm headed to skating so I can coach and practice for my bronze skating skill test. But I just wanted to say this morning I was feeling discouraged and I was like, oh, I feel weak and tired and blah, blah, blah. But today class went so well. I was really powering through the workouts. There were still some areas I was struggling in, obviously, because I'm still like getting stronger. But I didn't feel as lethargic as I did this past weekend in class every day. So I'm feeling happy and strong and I feel like I'm getting back on track. So day 15. 9 days ago, I couldn't do a full push-up, but look at me now. At this part of the challenge, bar is starting to feel like a natural part of my routine, like as natural as brushing my teeth every morning and night. It doesn't feel like a chore anymore. It's starting to feel like a necessity, and I'm really happy about that. I feel a lot stronger. So much so that I put on ankle weights in class today for a little extra burn. This is gonna be crazy to say, but I think I'm actually starting to enjoy working out. I might be speaking too soon, but these next few days of the challenge, I think I was experiencing whatever the bar equivalent to runner's high is, because every day felt so good. I was so excited to go to class. Even the days where I would go to class and the workouts would be hard and confusing and I was looking around at everyone like, what the higgity heck is going on? I still had a good time and I was feeling really good. My push-ups were getting better too. Like, this is the strongest I've felt in a long time. Dare I say my entire life. Things were looking up and staying up, and this was the first time in the challenge where I really truly felt like I was 100,000% gonna make it to the end. I couldn't imagine anything popping up that would stand in my way. It's day 22 and the worst part of the challenge has finally arrived. My period starts in 2 days. Well, it either starts tomorrow or the day after, so I guess the worst part of the challenge technically hasn't arrived yet, but it's on the way. And the symptoms have already started. Like, I feel really bloated, I feel really tired, I do not want to go to bar this morning. It's not even morning anymore, at this point it's afternoon. Like, I had a 9 a.m. for this morning, and last night, just the way I was feeling, I was like, you know what, that's definitely not happening. I canceled my plans for this morning, like bar and everything else I had going on work-wise, postponed it till later today, slept in, and now I ate, I had a slow morning, and I'm going to bar for their 12:30 class, so I'm still seeing it through, and I'm still feeling groggy even though it is like almost noon right now. I'm about to start heading over there, but the symptoms are here. I'm not feeling it. The first and second day of my period are literally the worst, so I'm really dreading that coming, but I'm so close to the end of this challenge. Like, I literally have 8 more days left, and my period's only 6 days, so by the end of this is when that should be ending. I should be relieved of both things, feeling strong but also feeling tired. And I'm doing an express bar class today, so, and I'm doing it with my friend Brittany. I'm glad I have a friend, like, she's not doing every day with me, but I'm glad I have a friend in class that can help me on the days that I low-key don't want to go, and this is one of those days. So shout out to you, Brittany, and I'll see you in like 30 minutes, but I'll see you guys in like 1 second. It's day 23 and it's 5:30 a.m. I was up late last night working on a project, but I still managed to wake up earlier than I should have. I wanted to wake up at 5, but I woke up at 3:30 instead, so love that. But I have the longest day ahead of me. I have to be in the city by 11 a.m. and there is like a creator learning event. It's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then after that, my friend invited me to another creator event, and that event is from 7 p.m. to whenever I guess it ends. I'm assuming like 9 or 10 p.m. I'm gonna be out all day today, and I figured if I want to fit in my bar class, it's gonna have to be in the morning, and bar is mandatory. As you guys know, I'm so close to day 30. This is not the time to give up. This is when discipline matters the most, because do I feel like actually waking up at 5 a.m. so I can take a 6 a.m. bar class? Like, is that my ideal? No, but it's what's gonna make it work for today, and that's how I'm gonna get to class, so I'm making it happen. Also, I leveled up a few weeks ago from a 4-pound weight to a 5-pound weight, and I thought it was going well. I have noticed that my left arm is a little bit weaker than my right arm, but because my right arm can handle the 5-pound, I like force the left arm to. But now I'm experiencing some shoulder pain. As of yesterday, I noticed in class that like my shoulder was hurting a little bit. So I'm probably gonna level back down to the 4-pound today and take it easy on the shoulder, because I'm not trying to have a chronic issue, and I'm literally working out every single day. So I wanna not get injured. So yeah, I'm going back down to the 4 pounds today. That doesn't mean I'm not strong. I'm just not trying to continue to get injured. So. I went to bed at like 11:30 last night, which isn't like late to some people, but I've been going to bed at like 10 p.m. every night. And there are rare nights where I go to sleep a little bit later, but I was out literally, as you saw yesterday, from 5 a.m. until 11 p.m. Needless to say, I'm exhausted. My period still has not started yet, so it's just trapped inside me and it's making me feel even more groggy and tired and gross. So literally last night I was like, I'm canceling my morning bar class and I'm just gonna go at 6:30 p.m. But knowing like me, that's what would make me quit this challenge. If I postpone till the evening and then the evening comes around and I'm like, actually, I don't feel like going anywhere. I'm just gonna not do anything. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, listen, I'm already awake. I can make it in time for the 9 a.m. class. I'm sticking it through and that's where I'm going. But today is definitely the hardest day so far to get up and actually go. And I think today is day 24. 6 more days left. On my way to Core Bar right now. Afterwards, there's a yoga class there at 10:15. I have their unlimited package, so I'm gonna stay and take the yoga class after the bar class because clearly the way I'm feeling today, I need some extra stretching and hopefully that'll help me feel better because I just feel so tired and I don't want to go to bar today. Okay, I'll see you guys at bar. Everything in my being just wanted to walk out the door next to me and go straight home because I was not feeling it today. The energy levels were on full zero. I don't even know how I made it through this class, but I did make it through the class and it just goes to show we can handle a lot more than we think we can. The yoga afterwards was so necessary and I'm smiling through the pain here because she wanted us to smile during class and I think that's what actually helped me get through it. She gave us all a random quote before we left and this was the one that I got. Sometimes deciding who you are is deciding who you'll never be again. What a perfect quote for me to get on the worst day for me in this challenge. The person that I was 25 days ago wouldn't have been able to power through a day like yesterday. Every day of this challenge where I've decided to get up and show up for myself has made a huge impact on the person that I've become. I've learned to power through feelings of discouragement and show up for myself anyways. I've learned that when I fall, I can still just get back up and keep going and come back even stronger sometimes. Even if I quit today, which I won't, I'm so happy with how far I've come and how much I've grown. The fact that I've made bar my priority for 26 days straight while still maintaining the rest of my life shows how much I've changed for the better. Okay, I think it's safe to say that I've officially learned discipline because my period started at the beginning of class and I went to the bathroom and I noticed, and instead of just like leaving and suffering at home, I grabbed some pills from my bag to get rid of my period cramps and I just kept going, like powered through class. And I don't think I've ever in my life done something like that before. Like whenever my period shows up, I know I'm gonna have the worst cramps ever and I just like cancel the entire day. But I powered through class and I plan to go skating afterwards because I haven't skated all week because there was just too much going on. So I'm literally like still on my way to go to skating to practice for my bronze skating skills test. And if that ain't discipline, I don't know what is. Day 26 in my little skating outfit. I'm ready to skating. Oh my God. Now I'm on my period, excited to still like work out and do stuff. Like, who am I? I feel like a different person. Remember 6 days ago when I wanted to quit? It's day 29. I'm almost done with this challenge. Like, I can't believe I've made it this far. Day 30 is tomorrow. Like, I really am doing this. I feel so strong and so fit and so excited. And I really almost let one bad day ruin this whole challenge for me. Granted, I had some other bad days too. But that day was like, I was really thinking about quitting for real, for real. I just had to make it to that day and now I'm here at day 29 and I'm just so excited and so happy and so proud of myself. And I know I'm gonna make it through because quitting on day 29 would be crazy. I just wanna say that I do feel really strong and I'm really happy that I'm at day 29, but I wanna be as honest as possible through this whole thing with you guys. And I wanna say that today I feel really chunky, which is making me feel like I didn't make a lot of progress, like at least visually. I know that I'm stronger though, so I'm trying not to get too much in my head about the fact that I'm bloated, but I'm mostly just saying this out loud because I need to hear it for myself. But I literally started my period like 2 days ago, so obviously I'm gonna be bloated. And I spent a lot of family time this weekend, and you know Caribbean people will be eating hella starch, so like I ate a lot more starch than I've been eating the past like month. So obviously I'm gonna be a little bit puffy, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that I didn't make progress. That doesn't mean that I'm not stronger. Literally, I looked at a video of myself working out from right before my period started, and I was looking snatched. Sorry, my friend called me. I was looking so snatched, like you can see my little ab and stuff. And you can't see that right now, but like, that doesn't mean that in the past 2 days I got bigger. Like, I'm just bloated, and that just comes with being a girl. Like, our body goes through so many different things every single day, and I need to give myself grace. Just because I'm a little puffy today does not mean that I haven't made progress. Okay, that's my little morning pep talk to myself. I'll see y'all in class now. It's officially day 30. Oh my god, I really made it. I mean, technically I didn't make it yet because I didn't do the class yet, but the class is literally in an hour, and I won't let anything get in my way of completing this challenge. Like, literally, it's the last day. I was feeling so bloated and so depressed in general yesterday. I think my period is hitting me in a bunch of different ways. Oh, Penelope clearly wants to be involved. She almost knocked the tripod over. I think my period's just hitting me in a lot of different ways. Like, it's making me emotional, it's making me overthink, it's making me sad and depressed, and it's making me bloated. So I was feeling extra chunky, which is making me more sad and depressed. I'm like, I did all this work, now I'm chunky? How did that happen? Granted, I have been eating desserts regularly still. Like, just can't stop, they're so good. But still, I don't feel as chunky as I did yesterday, but I just need to stop beating myself up. Like, I'm literally just a girl. Bloating happens, and that's fine. That doesn't mean that I haven't gained so much strength in the past 30 days, because I know that I have. Like, I have a muscle. I can do a push-up. I can do like at least like 5 to 10 push-ups in a row without taking a break. And I was never even able to do like one full push-up, like the fully extended leg push-ups before this. That's a big deal. My core feels a lot stronger. Like, I have so much more balance. I feel a lot more flexible. I feel a lot more limber. Like, I got my youth back or whatever. I just feel really good, and I'm really happy today. Yesterday was a really bad day for me. I was feeling really down about just literally everything, but the challenge as well. But bad days don't last forever, and that's something that this challenge has really enforced and taught me. My friend Brittany's gonna be in my class with me today because she wanted to celebrate with me for my final day, and everybody at the studio knows that I'm doing this challenge, so I'm excited to like be in the community with them, kind of like celebrate this last day for me as a group. Before I go to class today, I just want to say, everyone at Thrive, especially Danielle, thank you guys so much for helping me get through this challenge. Like, the days I didn't even want to be there, like, y'all didn't even know, but you said the right things anyways that just kept me motivated. Everything you guys say in the class, everything you guys do in the class, like, really helped me stay sane. When I wanted to confide in you, you were there for me when I wasn't feeling the best. I really couldn't have done this challenge without the community at Thrive. So thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to see you in the next like 45 minutes. I feel strong. Okay, let me stop blabbing. See y'all in class. Look what my friend Brittany got me to celebrate my last day. Literally every day that we work out together, I'm like, oh, I just wish I had a whole cheesecake. Like, I want a whole cheesecake right now. She got me this to celebrate. She's also holding the camera, so thank you, Brittany.
You're welcome.
Imagine I ate it right now, pre-workout.
With the candle. Take a little lick.
Now let's finally get into these results to see if torturing myself these last 30 days was worth it. When I started, I was 142.4 pounds, and I ended at 138.4 pounds, so I lost 4 pounds in total. For my measurements, I started with the hips at a 38.5, and I ended with, if this got smaller, I'm gonna be mad, 38.5. I think I was 38.5 before too, so at least I didn't lose no booty. For my waist, I started with it at 28.5, and I ended with it at a 26. 2.5 inches off the waist. That's crazy. And for my bust, I started with a 32 3/4 and ended with still a 32. Good. I didn't want it to get smaller. My spiral was one of my goals too, and it does look a lot higher, and the extension looks a lot better. My last goal was to get a longer hollow body hold to test my core strength. So when I started, it was at 28 seconds, and this is where it's at now.
About 45 seconds.
I did 45?
Yeah.
I'm marking my first 30-day challenge down as a win. I accomplished all of my goals, gained a sense of empowerment, and I've never felt more capable before in my life. Like, if I can do bar workouts every day for 30 days straight, I feel like I can do anything.
Pull your abs to spine, spine to mat, mat to tailbone, top to 165-degree angle. We pulse for 5. We pulse for 4. Turn your spine to liquid matter here. Knit your rib cage together like a sweater. We knit for 5. We knit for 4.